The Adventures of Detective Whistlecock and Dr. Wang.
Welcome to the continuing adventures of myself, Dr. Wang, the official biographer of the world's famous consulting detective, Sherlock Whistlecock. I am erect with delight to share this latest caper, which I shall call the case of the Fishy Pie, for reasons that never quite make sense. We start our story with Detective Whistlecock in his study as I return from the apothecary with some stimulants for the legendary but depressed sleuth.
That will be my landlady, Mrs. Dickins, no doubt.
Hello, Detective Whistlecock. I have returned from the druggist.
Oh, it's you, Dr. Wang. Stiff it up, Wang. You're looking quite flaccid.
I got your, medicines.
You had better mean opium, Dr. Wang. I dare say, Wang, your timing is auspicious. Now quit gaping at me and shut your mouth, as a new case is about to be ejaculated onto our very faces.
Whistlecock always had a sixth sense about these things. If he said someone was about to come, then I believed him.
There will be a knock at the door in 2 seconds. A man with a curiously convoluted case for us to solve.
Really? What kind of case?
Foul play, Dr. Wang. The foulest of Wang play. I mean, play, Wang.
Detective Whistlecock, have you had your deducing today?
Oh, yes, just after breakfast. But regarding this case, a magpie has presently flown by my window, which, of course, can only mean one thing. A man is coming here to blackmail me with a mincemeat pie.
That's not a man. It's Mrs. Dickins.
Oh, don't mind me, Detective Whistlecock. I saw Dr. Wang come up and I just finished baking the most delicious, warm, juicy cherry pie. Oi, fancy some of me pie, Dr. Wang?
Off with you, Mrs. Dickins, and your bloody cherry pie. We're awaiting a case from, perhaps, the Admiralty. And if it is from the Admiralty, we should brace for a surge of semen.
Oh, ever so stiff, aren't we, Wang? How about a taste? Now go on, lovey. Just stick the tip of your little finger into me warm cherry pie. Everyone loves me cherry pie.
I'm not sticking my finger into your pie. There's no telling where it's been.
Oh, Wang, you're always half-cocked. How about one of my famous massages? That'll set you straight.
Fetch me my opium pipe, Mrs. Dickins.
Fine, then. I'll leave me pie right here. Always have your hands full with Whistlecock, don't you?
Hello. Hi there. I'm desperately looking to speak with you, Detective Whistlecock.
It's Whistlecock. Who the devil are you?
I think I recognize her pearl necklace. That's your neighbor, Gloria Holcum.
Detective Whistlecock and Dr. Wang, I need your help. I just arrived home and I found...
No. I can tell by your rubber-soled shoes that you were robbed while working in an electrical laboratory.
Amazing.
Well, no, these are pumps, but you are right. Something was taken from me. My husband
has gone missing, and the unintended victim of a gangland plot gone wrong he is.
Somewhat close. I've just come home to find him.
Shot through the heart.
Overdosed.
Shall we go back?
Yeah, let's go back.
Top of 4.
Top of 4.
amazing.
Well, no, these are pumps, but you are right. Something was taken from me. My husband...
Has gone missing? The unintended victim of a gangland plot gone wrong?
Somewhat close. I've just come home to find him dead.
Shot through the heart.
Overdose.
How does he do it?
Elementary, my dear Wang. Now, madam, your husband's name. I'm getting the letter U.
Sort of close. That's the second letter of his first name.
Oh, yeah. Frank!
No, Rusty! Rusty Holcum!
Why haven't you called the police?
I called them. They're on their way, but then I came straight here. You must come examine the body and prove me innocent. The police are sure to draw the wrong conclusion.
I needn't examine the body. I can tell everything I need to know about this case just by your appearance, madam. The evidence of all our doings and fingerings show themselves plainly. Cogito ergo rectum.
What have you cogitated, Whistlecock?
Oh, I hope you can cogitate that I'm innocent.
My lady, your deeds and misdeeds are not mine to say or not to say. That is, it is plain that your current state is evident to me and to my slick Wang here.
I don't follow, and you don't sound like the legendary detective I had expected.
Nonsense. I've sucked off Whistlecock's wisdom for years. I know when he's coming to a huge deducing. I can practically taste it.
Indeed, Wang, I've already come to a deducing. During my vast travels whilst barebacking through rough lands as a reward for solving the case of the whistling willow puss, the former prince of Ceylon gave me his wife's prized Cuntillion magical fish. Yes, you heard me right. A Cuntillion magical fish that always speaks the truth.
Hello then, I'm back with your pipe. Hey, who's your visitor? She hasn't tried tempting you with some second-rate pie now, has she?
Mortuum flagellus, Mrs. Dickins.
Excuse me, there's a bit of my own deducing, eh?
Mrs. Dickens, there's no time for your idle flap. You must go fetch my talking fish.
I beg your pardon. You don't want me warm dripping pie, but what, you want a fancy fish and chips?
You know, the magic fish I keep in the cellar cooler.
I knew at this point Whistlecock was rubbing out a huge load of trickery. There was no magic fish, but he would make the suspect believe otherwise, forcing her to confess her crime.
What you on about then, Whistlecock?
Come closer for a quiet word with me, Mrs. Dickens. I want you to the fish market.
Okay.
Make her think that...
Oh, yeah, I see. Yeah. Oh, very clever. I mean, right. The talking fish. I will go get it.
What's this nonsense? You come look at the body and you see that I'm innocent.
Heads up, Wang. I need you to get a steady hand for my dick. Dictation.
What's this now, an interrogation?
I see from the dried, muddy mark on the back of your heel that you did not come here straight away, but you were indoors for 15 minutes, allowing the mud to dry and fall off. Now tell me, Mrs. Holcum, was your husband dead when you arrived home?
Well, there was a bottle of pills and
Tut! Remember the fish is on the way.
Oh, yes, Mrs. Dickens will be here in 2 minutes with the talking fish.
Was yours a happy marriage?
Happy enough.
What kind of pills?
Sleeping pills.
At 4 p.m?
He killed himself.
You stand to inherit?
We are husband and wife.
Did you do it or did your boyfriend? The corgi dog walker. He put you up to it?
Well, how did you know?
I know everything. Now confess. the law will go easier on you.
I mean, his charmingly obese mother has a corgi.
So you admit to having a boyfriend?
Oh,
Tremendous, Wang!
it doesn't mean I killed my husband.
Your fingerprints will not be on the pill bottle, then?
I may have touched the bottle at some time. What does that prove? I put my hands on a lot of things.
Oh, yes, I can picture your hands on your husband's giant pecker. Peckershire Hill bank account. You and your boyfriend were planning to kill the old man. Take the proceeds and open a fancy dog walking center.
No, we were going to go to Orlando.
Ah, confession.
But I didn't kill Rusty. I've been a Holcum for 30 years. I took care of Rusty even though he's so terribly, terribly, terribly old, and I thought he'd be dead long ago, years ago. Who knew he'd live to be so horribly elderly? I know how it looks. That's why I came here. You would be the only person who would see through all that.
We're about to find out. Here's Mrs. Dickins with that fish.
Here's your magic talking fish. Just so you know, they go for 12 quid a pound at the fish market if you had to reimburse someone.
Wang, grab hold of this big slippery slag.
With pleasure.
Ooh, no, the fish. Wang.
Sorry.
Fish, now, speak. Tell us, was it murder or suicide?
Wait. Maybe I'm just remembering wrong.
Indeed. Think carefully, madam.
Oh, you're confusing me. My memory was clear.
I wouldn't rub Whistlecock the wrong way.
Oh, all of you. Why do you stroke Whistlecock so? He's daft. And now I'm misremembering everything.
Well, want some of me warm, juicy cherry pie?
All of you stop. I'm going mad. What are all these terrible dick jokes?
You must unburden yourself. You must remember coming home, quarreling and fetching the tea in which you had dissolved a bottle of pills earlier in the day for the express purpose of making it look like your husband committed suicide. Then, after 15 minutes, when you can no longer feel a pulse, you call the authorities and come over here looking for an alibi, leaving myself and Dr. Wang with our mouths full of cock. Cockamamie stories. Ow.
Oh, look, the policeman has arrived.
Constable, just in time. Take this woman into custody.
Oh, officer, we'll have to reschedule your massage. Take her away.
Oh, what am I being accused of?
Can I say it?
Shoot, Wang.
Murder! Most foul.
You've twisted my words. I'll be calling my lawyer. You will regret this, Whistlecock and Wang. You fingered the wrong woman. I bet that fish doesn't talk at all, does it? There's no talking fish at all.
Well done, Whistlecock.
I'll call this the case of the fishy pie.
Okay. That doesn't make any sense at all.
Well, should we have that fish and chips for dinner?
He's a big one, isn't he? I thought you'd like that, Detective Whistlecock. The monsters aren't big enough to have swallowed up scores of seamen. What fell off a ship?
Look at that big, gaping mouth.
I dare say I have a singular appreciation for a powerful sucker. Now then, big mouth, before Mrs. Dickins broils you up. Any last words?
Yeah. Was she guilty or was she innocent?
I think... Oh, wow, it looks like the fish is actually moving its mouth.
Oh, good. Come on then, Fishy. Let's see what you've got.
Silence! The fish is to speak.
Innocent.
Oh my God! What? Really?
Should we go tell them that she's innocent?
Oh, goodness, no. We'd have to exonerate all the innocents. No. That's not our place.
Whatever shall we do with ourselves then?
How about eating some of me dripping cherry pie? No?
No. Thank you.
Written and directed by Darren, Campo, and Rebecka Ray. Produced by Rebecka Ray and Roberta Wallach. Starring Michael Puzzo as Dr. Wang. Rebecka Ray as Gloria Holcum. Roberta Wallach as Mrs. Dickins. And Sidney Williams as Detective Whistlecock.
But
That's the definitive text.
Okay.
I think
that's it.
stick a finger in it. We're done.
Enough, isn't it?